right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Harmony House International Buddy Barter group. At Harmony House International, we aim to empower individuals with knowledge of their potential, spiritual gifts, and talents. We want to motivate people to develop these talents and gifts and teach them to others and learn from the gifts of others through the Buddy Barter system. We believe that all folks, regardless of ability, deserve the chance to achieve their fullest potential, increase their independence, and be full members of the community and the country. Our goal is to provide a safe space where people with special needs can come, live, laugh, love, and learn together. Our dream for Harmony House is to include many facilities that will offer much needed resources to the community, and we intend to hold a group with a professional speaker who can give insight on each of the different departments we intend to have. So for today, we're going to be talking about what's related to our Harmony House Ecumenical Chapel. So we've invited Reverend Celeste Jarrett to give a speech on spirituality. So I will.
On spirituality.
That's what he told me your speech was about. But whatever you've prepared is what we have prepared for today.
What am I speaking on? Love.
Love. Okay.
That's even better.
That works too.
Yeah, that's why I thought about it so much. Because I think what the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Amen.
Yeah, we need love. It's not moving. I hope I can see what I'm saying. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Reverend Celeste Jarrett. I'm out of Second Baptist Church of Wheaton, Illinois. One of the associate pastors there. I am also graduate of Northern Seminary School in Lyle, and I've been knowing Shandy for a number of years, ever since his mom, his dad. I've been knowing him since he's been working with my sister Arlita, who was his caretaker. So I got to know him, and Shandy is now my adopted brother, who I really love, and that's one of the reasons why I'm teaching on today about love. And we're going to talk about the essentials of our happiness and well-being in love. Love is just not a word, it's a feeling, or is it an action, a choice we make every day in how we treat ourselves and those around us. We often think of love in the context of romance, but it's so much bigger than that. So much more than that. It's kindness, it's respect, it's understanding, it's patience and suffering and sacrificing. Love can move mountains. Love can do so many things, and it's just not something you think about on the romantic side of things. And so love, what can you tell me? What do you think about what love is? What do you?
It's a decision.
It's a decision, okay. And tell me what they think love is.
Caring about people.
I think it can be putting other people's before yourself.
For me, love is like everyone said, like caring, have a good heart, humble, be humble, to love your neighbor, like they say.
Yeah.
Love your neighbor the same as you love yourself and your family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Either you're fighting a battle or like struggling with someone that I'm gonna get into, but neighbors or whatever. But yeah, that's what love is.
Absolutely, those are some good answers. And love is all of that. Love is just not, that's only not struggle is being with someone and listening to someone tenderly and being gracious and letting them know how you feel about things. It's about sharing, and it's about caring, and it's about going the extra step and an extra mile for someone, even when you sometimes don't want to do it. But that you have to know your own boundaries, because you don't want to burden your own self or burn your own self out on loving someone else. And so, the gospel singer Kurt Carr wrote a song about it. He says that love is a word that comes and goes, that only few people know what it really means to love somebody. Have y'all ever heard that song before? From Kurt Carr? Not Kurt Carr, but Kurt Franklin. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Love is love.
Oh, yeah.
Love, a word that comes and goes, and some people really knows what it means to really love somebody. Like that. It's a really pretty song.
I'm sure I know the song.
Yeah.
Or you can see, remember?
Is it from is it from the 70s?
It's about the 80s.
80s?
Kurt Franklin's a gospel singer.
Yeah.
Oh, gospel singer. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
the gospel singer.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but he made it, and it's really pretty. Love is something he said that few people really know, because people don't really understand what true love is, and how they can really affect their lives, and how it can really affect you as an individual and as a group. Love is a complex and personal feeling that can include affection, care, and respect. It can also involve strong emotions and actions. Love isn't always easy as it is saying. Love is sometimes life's struggles, especially mental and emotional challenges, makes it difficult for us to show love to others and even ourselves. Today, I want to explore how we can express love even when it's difficulty, and why loving ourselves is just as important as loving others. So it's important to love yourself. It's kind of like being on an airplane when the plane going down, the person, flight attendant tell you put your mask on before you put the person on your next to your mask on, because it's important to take care of yourself when you love yourself, and you can love others. Because how can you love yourself when you love others and you don't really love yourself? So it's very important to love who you are, even if it's a little bit. Love yourself first. Love. What I want to show you that is love is what love looks like and what it doesn't look like. We often pair love. Love is pleasant. Love is kind. But what does love look like in real life? Love is shown through action and not just words. Love looks like listening to someone without interrupting them or judging them. Checking in on a friend or a family member just to see how they're doing. Offering help when someone is struggling. Love is also encouraging someone when they are feeling down. It's setting boundaries when necessary, because healthy love is not just about self-sacrificing to the point of burnout. And what love does not look like is ignoring somebody feeling because they make you uncomfortable. Saying I love you but not following through with your actions. Holding grudges and refusing to forgive. Allowing others to mistreat you in the name of love. Believing that love yourself is selfish. Love takes on so many attributes, and it is so easy to get caught up in some of the wrong attributes of love, instead of loving yourself in the loving ones, and ignoring your feelings and ignoring other people's feelings. What is true to them, what they're saying to you, what is true to them, is true to them, but may not be true to you. But listening to that, and then taking it from where they stand, from their perspective, and saying, okay, this is what's hurting me, and this is what I like, this is what I like. But if this conversation is not going both ways, you have to learn how to listen to the other person, and let's let be. Let me tell you about a short story first. The short story is about a girl named Michelle. Michelle battles with depression, and some days getting out of bed feels impossible. She often wonders how can I love others when I barely have energy to love myself? One day her friend Raymond called her and overwhelmed with his own stress. Michelle didn't have the energy to fix Raymond's problem, but she listened. She told him, I may not have the right words, but I am here for you. Raymond told Michelle what he was stressing him, and he told her that, Michelle, your presence gave me the strength to push forward. Love isn't having all the answers. Sometimes love is just showing up, even in a small way, even when you're struggling yourself. And sometimes, don't you know that when somebody is going through something, and they talk to you, you could be that very person that brings them over the hump. They may say something, you may say something that may trigger the goodness in themselves. And sometimes you don't, they not even have the words to say to somebody, what to say. Like, I have a friend who's going through death right now. I don't have all the words to say to her, what to say, and I can't overcome that feeling. I can't tell her how to grieve. But I can just say, hey, I'm there for you. God is there for you. You got friends who are there for you. We are there for you. So you're not in this alone. So that person, just telling her that helped her get over some of the grief that she was getting over. Because it's sometimes the words, little words, things that you do, and just being there. Just being there sometimes and say, hey, you made a difference. You made me feel good about the situation. But I did just by showing up. Just by and being there. And so loving yourself despite mental and emotional struggles many people struggle with self-love, especially if they deal with anxiety, depression, or past trauma. By loving yourself is just as important as loving others. And how can you pour love into someone else when your cup is empty? And I've got to see firsthand what that stress or anxiety looks like. When somebody is under anxiety and they take what is inside of them and they express it to you, whether you want to receive that or not, because it's just something that they are trying to get over, that they have in their past, or have something that they haven't gotten over with in their mind, and they just letting it out on you. Yeah, it's not that they don't care about you, but through love, you can love them through that. You can love them through that hurt and tell them, hey, it's okay. I was there once before too. It's okay, you can do X, Y, Z and get through it. You don't always have to be aggressive in your anxiety. Just work through your anxiety and it'll help you. And here are some practical ways to love yourself. Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Set boundaries. It's okay to say no. Protect your peace and your energy. Take care of your body and mind. Exercise, eat well, and rest. Your body deserves care. Challenge negative thoughts. Respect self-criticism and self-encouragement. Talk to yourself about encouragement, because sometimes you gotta pat your own self on the back. Even when somebody else don't pat you on the back, pat yourself on the back. Say, you did a good job, girl. You good. You got that thing. You gotta tell yourself that. And then seek help when needed. Don't wait till the last minute to seek help. Don't ever say, I'm not worth help. You know, if that's too big, or they too big, or this too big. There's always help. Someone is always there willing to help you if you seek it. And if you struggle with self-love, there are resources that can help you. There are counseling, you can provide you with guidance. And there are also hotlines and community groups dedicated to mental well-being. You are not alone in this thing. And the other story I'd like to share with you is the story about how indulging only in yourself and not seeking outside help to help you. And this is the story of my older sister. My older sister always put everybody first. Everybody. And that was, she helped her co-workers out when she was working, and she helped us out, our siblings, because so many of our siblings have become ill, and she is right there, being the first to volunteer. But yet we look at her and I'm like, don't you have this problem wrong with your foot? Why aren't you taking care of yourself? is because she is so self-gratified in helping others that she's still there, and she take care of herself. Is selfish. It's not good, but it is never. You are never selfish. You're never too selfish to take care of yourself. When you're going down and you feeling like no one is around, no one loves you, it's okay to talk to yourself. It's okay to tell yourself, hey, I am somebody special. And to say, so one day, she had a friend that told her, how would you treat someone you love the way you treat yourself? In other words, you got the thing on yourself that you're going to take care of yourself. You're taking care of everybody else. You're taking care of us. You're taking care of friends. You're taking care of neighbors. You're taking care of everybody, but you won't take care of yourself because you think that it's selfish. It is never selfish to take care of yourself and to love yourself because you are important. And you are important to this world and to everyone else. And then when she thought about that, I am important. I can take care of myself. And I said, you know what? Just like you took care of us, guess who's gonna take care of you? We are. We just got to buckle up and start saying, okay, you took care of us. I need you here for this. I need you there. Now I can come to you and you can tell me what it is you need, and be there for that. Be there for her. And that is so important. And there's a practical ways to love others and love others better. And loving others doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes it's little things that matter most. Here are some practical ways to love and show your love. Give genuine compliments and kind words that can brighten someone's day. Recognize and acknowledge their quality. It looks like Mary, right? Yeah, Mary said, that's a nice dress you got on. You look nice today. And I'm like, okay, that's really nice. That compliment brightened my day, made me smile. And I mean, it's like little compliments like, you look good today. You look nice today. I love your hair. I love your hair. I love your smile. It's just selling little gestures. Some of the gestures will get you in trouble now in court or in the workplace, but most places you can still give little gestures and say and compliment person and recognize their good qualities. That person like emptying the garbage, like this young man right here, he like emptying the garbage. Let's tell you, hey man, you're doing a good job, that garbage. You're doing a very good job. Thank you. We appreciate you doing that for us. And that'll brighten his day. That'll brighten his day knowing that you thought enough of him to say thank you. That what you're doing is great and it's appreciated because I didn't have to do it, but that's telling that person or anything. And then just express your gratitude to them and be present. Put down your phone and listen to that person, what they have to say if they talk to you. Whatever that person may have to say, it may be important to that person. So listen to them, genuinely listen to them. And then forgive and let go. Holding on to resentment weigh you down. Do your best and be willing to apologize when you make mistakes. So it's okay to make mistakes, but just own up to it. Don't say, I didn't do that, and then keep on moving. Own up to your mistakes and say, I'm sorry. And help others, whether it's with a meal, or with a ride, or simply checking in on small acts of kindness goes a long way. Just checking on my neighbor, like my neighbor was cold in this winter, these few days, past week. Going to my neighbor and say, hey, you okay in there? You got the heat on, you got things, you got blankets, you got this, because I know they're older. And I just want to check to make sure that they were okay. And so those little acts like that kind of made her feel really good. It was like, wow, somebody do care. I mean, they just not a neighbor, they're somebody, a neighbor that cares. Encouragement, you are worthy of love no matter where you are in life, no matter what you struggle with, what's facing you, you are worthy of love. You don't have to be perfect in your love. You don't have to fix everything about yourself before you can have love others. Love is a journey, it's not a destination. The Bible said that love comes from God because He is love. God loves us unconditionally, and that's because He loves us, because He created us. God loves each and every one of us. If you find how to love yourself, Take it one step at a time. Send the help that you need, and surround yourself with people who will lift you up. And remember, love isn't just something you give, it's something you also can receive. Love is powerful, it heals, it strengthens, it connects us to one another. It is a daily choice. It is worth making every day, every single day. So as you leave this place on today, I encourage you, love yourself, love others, and never underestimate the power of a small act of kindness. You never know whose life you may change in your love and with love. See, that is the end of my, I had some, what is not love, but I said, I don't think I want to tell you about what is not love. Because
You got any homework for us?
do I have any homework for you? No. But
I
if
love
you want,
homework.
you wanted some homework.
Yeah, I
Alicia,
love homework.
Alicia, I could have given y'all a lot of homework because, okay, the homework you can do, then you find 3 people that you want to share your love with, share the love of God with, and talk to them and share yourself with, and share yourself with those 3 people. Tell them how you feel. And say, tell them how you feel, and tell them why you love them and how you can love them, and and show them.
There's just 2. We're on the 3rd one.
Oh, no, we can show. You got the homework. It takes show 3 people.
1,
Yeah.
2.
How you love them,
And then the other 3.
why you love them, and how they can share love with one another,
Yeah.
and how you can spread this love that God has given to us with one another and with yourself. And if one and open you with yourself, share love with yourself.
Into myself.
Yes, because you are important too.
Yes.
And it's important to show yourself love, just like you show me or anybody else in your love. Take up those. And one of the things that the difference, it says, what is the opposite of love? And some people say hate, but it's not hate. It is indifferences. It is your indifference. Indifferences challenges us to envision a life in which, rather than going from mistake to mistake, we take responsibility for our indifferences, our self-preferences, to become free, to grow in love, and our care about what we do to others, to this world, and to our own body, psyche, and souls. Indifference can be the most heart-wrenching and soul-wrapping, mind-bending, emotional, and bodily corruption. It can also be the healthiest, most uplifting, and soul-nourishing concept of all, depending on how it is used and what is the situation. Reputation, the pleasure, and anguish and pain we may feel if we open our hearts and pay attention to what is happening in the world around us. The only real antidote to the difference between those feelings we should call to action. So only if the difference is not feeling at all. And you have a lot of people that don't feel nothing when they do things and when they approach people. But I kind of feel like what is his name? What is his name?
Yeah.
Is it Musk?
Yeah, Musk.
Musk, Trump. I feel like he got indifference because I don't feel like he knows or he sympathizes with the world, the reality of what he's doing. I think that he's just he doesn't feel love because he already knows how to generate, and he doesn't feel hate. So because he can already express it, so he doesn't feel anything. And so I feel like he has that. And then people are like that as well. A lot of people are like that. They don't feel the hatred, but they don't feel the love either. So they are somewhat numb. And
Like numb, did you say?
Yeah, it's somewhat
Numb.
like numb, like you don't feel nothing. It's kind of I try to figure out like another word. It's like when we were growing up and you're babies and you towards your parents and how you do things. And when you're at a certain age, you really don't, you love your parents and then you hate the parents at the same time when they discipline you. But you really don't feel nothing really, or how to express how you really feel about your parents until you get older and understand the differences of what you're going through, what love is and what hate is. Because you can say, oh man, I really don't like my mom. I don't like my dad. He didn't let me do this. But your daddy loved you. That's why he let you do what you did. Because he knew the consequences of what you were about to do. You may not have known it, but they knew it. And so that's kind of the differences is. And the guy who wrote this, that gave us that definition, is called Eli Wiesel. He was a Holocaust survivor and a Nobel Peace Prize winner. And he wrote that the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. Because of how it hit them within the concentration camps and stuff. And so he figured that they didn't love him, they didn't hate him either, love. They just didn't like him. And Scrooge said, take the surplus of the people off the surplus of the people off the earth, so there won't be any hindrance to us anymore. So he didn't love. He didn't know what the true meaning of love is, what God gave it to us as love, because He is love. And I know we don't. You're not supposed to reference God in here, but God is love, and that's only the higher being. He is love, and He has taught us to love, and He taught us how to express that love with one another in our everyday walk. And there's different types of love, like potential love, agape love, and all that. God is of the agape love, the love that He loves us with an agape love, a love that has no boundaries.
Oh yeah, I think I remember learning about this.
Yeah.
Pastor Maria told us about the different kinds of love.
Yeah.
Just like a couple months ago.
Because you got some characteristics of love, which is compassion. That's being generous and unconditional love, giving without expecting anything in return. And then you got self-giving love, sacrificing for the good of another person. You got patience, being tolerant and delivering. The differences of people feeling. And then different types of love is for Miriam, love, the love that you feel for your family, a romantic love, the love that you feel for a partner, platonic love, that you feel for a friend, and then agape love is the love you feel for someone you don't even really know, but you just love that person because God told you to love that person, and so you love that person. You really don't have to know them, just love them. So, because God is love. And so, but that is all I have for today.
Thank you so much.
I'm thinking that's my 20 minutes. That's my 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Did I do it in 20 minutes? I didn't know.
just about. All right, let's give her a hand. All right.
You want to introduce me?
Yes, we also have today our esteemed Director of Harmony House, Associate Director, Miss Mary Curtin, who has a few words for us.
Few words. Hi, I'm Mary Curtin, a master's in special education with a passion for helping people. So Chandy Kalra, who I met in this very room on Labor Day a couple years back, was telling me about Harmony House. And he was telling me about the Buddy Barter system, and he was telling me about how his mother knew this NAMI, and she was the director of NAMI, and how she left him a dowry, and on her dying death that asked him to take care of people and take care of people. And so that is what he's doing with his life, and attempting to get a group of people together, which is his team, the Harmony House Dream Team, to get together and create this Harmony House International that is gonna focus primarily on the buddy barter system, which is what I'm going to describe in this little page here. Okay, so this would be a Harmony House International, which would be a facility where the buddy barter system or barter buddy system would be taking place for interested community members. The purpose of this short speech is to educate yourselves about what the buddy barter system is and how Harmony House and Charlie's team plan to help the community through the buddy barter system. So like a modern version of what the buddy barter system is would be like, I have a cell phone. I'm in my 50s, I have no idea how to use it. So I'm offering you, what do you want for teaching me how to use my cell phone? Maybe I could teach you how to write in cursive, because that's not something your generation really caught on to, writing in cursive, so, or it's not really that popular, so we could trade that. And then at the International House, we could go there and meet there, kind of like a meetup, a location, if you will, to have these exchanges of, not for money, but just goods and services that we would exchange. Like another modern example would be like mechanic services for legal advice. Okay, like I don't know if we're gonna have a garage for mechanic services, but it is a good modern explanation or version of what the buddy barter system in exchange for legal services. Maybe somebody knows something about legal, pro bono, and they could help out with mechanic, an oil change. Spanish lessons for English lessons, or any language. And the Harmony House would be a good location. Computer lessons for whatever you want. What do you want? I'll give you some computer lessons, and what will you give me? A nice cooked Mexican meal, and I will tutor you in computer data. And or I could give you math lessons in exchange for computer lessons. Okay, back in the day, the buddy barter system began like when there were farmers. Back in the day, could I trade you my ham and my bacon for your chickens, eggs? Or could I trade you dairy for flour? Or farm hands will work for room and board. Look around the room. I was thinking there are more people. But look around the room, talented scholars, experienced men and women in their chosen fields, or maybe experienced and resourceful in how to navigate the world around us. We could all learn something from each one of us here. The buddy barter system works when people exchange goods and services without money, and the Harmony House Dream Team would be offering the place, building, location to trade services. Like sports lessons, 12-step meetings, any kind of 12-step meeting, any kind. Sports lessons, like people that are experts in their field of sports, after high school programs, computer skills, employment skills, resume writing skills, and yeah, so that's the buddy barter system. So do all of you have an idea of what the buddy barter system is by raise of hands? All of you, oh wonderful, 100%. Okay, and then, I would love to share this with you because Charlie asked us at our meeting to write a little short blurb essay about the people that we admire. I admire people who are leaders. I like a person who takes charge of a situation and shares their talents, strength, and service for a good cause. For example, volunteers at NAMI, like Sean, for cleaning up the place and making it look so beautiful. Employees at my place of employment, the congregation at my church, my parents, my family, my friends, more specifically Eva Marie, Maricela, Jessica, Pastor Maria, my boyfriend Louis, my mom for being so brave, my dad for not giving up, my friend Charlie for dreaming big, my brother Michael, my brother Danny, my sister Vicky, my sister Jackie, my sister Lauren, my friend Linda, who is an amazing nurse, mother, and friend, and also the people who make us laugh and cry in Hollywood. These are the people that I admire. And so I am so looking forward to whatever comes our way. I mean, like the other day, I had a hard time getting up out of bed, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go type that speech, or I gotta type my secretary minutes. You know, it gives me a little purpose, you know, a little pep in my step. So I'm happy doing this, and I'm excited. Oh, and one more thing. You can go online, and online there is something called the Barter Buddy system. And it's an app, and you can meet with people and exchange things. But I think what Charlie has in mind is an in-person place to go to, which is really nice. And he wants to do it, and I support him. I give him 150%, and I think it's for an excellent cause, and I'm very happy to be part of it. Harmony House International.
Thanks.
Okay, you can clap for me.
Round of applause for
Thank
Mary.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a volunteer. I'm the actual maintenance.
You want to speak to?
Oh.
No, I'm good.
So, Mike.
No. Open mic night. I did open mic night before. I'm not everything.
All right, well, I'll say a couple words about here we are at NAMI in Oak Park, and this is where we have the original Buddy Barter board, where anybody can take part in the Buddy Barter system. They can write their name on one of these cards, and they can put down what they want to teach, what they're good at, and what they want to learn. And then we hope that these people can connect with each other. They can include their phone number or their email, and and get to work on teaching each other their talents. And we plan to have more groups like this at NAMI. And for anybody that attends 12 groups, will get their very own Harmony House International Dream Team t-shirt, and whatever size that they wear. So more to come on that. We will announce when our next group is, and we hope to have another excellent speaker like our excellent speaker today, Reverend Celeste. So we want to give her another thank you for speaking today on love. That was very good. And thank you to Mary for her speech. It was very good as well. And with that, we will sign off.
Okay, now we're clean this.